Never forget your first day of school and add pictures all year long to help you remember with this app and our journal. So there's this really cool new app that helps you to store all of your pictures of starting with the first day of school. You can download the app onto your iPhone or your tablet. This is what the cover page looks like, and then you're going to come down here to sign in. I've already signed in on my tablet, and it takes you directly to your photos. Now to add photos, you can just click on the camera button, and you can either take a photo or you can choose existing that you might have already had stored in your phone. That's really handy if you have pictures from years previously. From there, you can start tagging your children. Let's go over here to the menu. You can tag your children and you can organize them into albums. From there, you can go to the website and organize all of your photos into slideshows or download them in batches and have them printed into photos. Now, once you have all those photos, you're going to need a place to put them. And we've created this really fun first day of school journal. And I wanted it to look kind of like an old composition notebook. So to make it, let's see what we're going to need. You'll need a mini bifold foam piece, some stickers that are school themed, rubber cement, a permanent glue stick. It's really important that it's permanent. Some fabric and some tape and some school themed papers. You'll also need a craft knife, a permanent pen, and a pencil. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you'll need to do is take apart your bifold. I know this is kind of weird because we're making a notebook, but we want it in two separate pieces so we can add our own pages. To do this, we're going to use a craft knife, and I've put down a protective surface. For this part, you're going to need some adult supervision because craft knives are sharp and I don't want you to cut yourself. So we're just going to slice right down that seam so that we have two pieces. Once you have your two pieces, you're going to cover them in fabric, or you could use paper. I've got some school themed paper right here and some bright fabric. Now, you can adhere fabric to paper surfaces with a permanent glue stick. You just want to make sure that you get a nice, even coat of glue over the whole piece of foam core. And make sure you really, really, really get the edges. And you're going to just push the piece of fabric on top and smooth it out with your fingers and get rid of all of the air bubbles. From there, you can trim around the piece and then put a back piece of paper. And I've got some ready right over here that I've already trimmed out, like so. Now, you'll notice that I put an edge of tape to seal in the ends. Let me find my one I haven't done. One thing I forgot to mention is you can round the corners of your foam, just like this. You can use the craft knife, but to make it a little bit easier, I actually just use scissors to round it out, like so. No big deal, because you can, you're gonna hide these corners with paper and fabric. Now, let's go ahead and seal up the edge with some tape. And I've got it end to end. Smooth that out, and then you're just gonna roll it right over that edge, like so. And you can use scissors to trim over any overhang if you didn't get it measured quite right. Now, to make the pages inside the book, you just simply tape two pieces of paper together. So just line them up and run the tape right down the center, like so. I'm going to line up this end so I only have to cut one side, like this, and then trim the end. And that makes it so the pages flip really, really easy. Okay, now put all of your pieces together, you're going to just tape in the piece, seal the ends with more tape. And I can probably show you this on the finished sample. If you just take a look, the tape starts in the front and then wraps around to the back, and that holds it all together. Let's open it up and take a look at the inside, and you can see that I've connected the pages of the book to the front cover with another strip of paint. Super easy. Now, to embellish the cover, you might want to cut out some pieces of cardstock, and to give it that composition book look, you can make a little border. And then we're going to add the letters that spell out, and the number, first day, in our color theme that we've got going here. And you can spend a little bit more time and get things lined up perfectly. And we got to add the S and the T. And then to adhere this to the front cover, you're going to use your glue stick again, because glue will, this permanent stick will adhere to fabric as well. And we've got to leave a little bit of room for our row of book tape. And this is like a long sticker tape, and you can add that on the side. And then it's time to add some pictures to the inside, and you can do that with a little bit of rubber cement. And that's how I attach these pictures on the inside. And then you can add letters to spell out your name or your friend's name and the year. It's a great way to preserve the first day of school.